Hello my dear students, in this lecture we are going to see one previous year GATE numerical. This question was asked in GATE 2018 for 2 marks in set 1. Basically this question is belongs to the conduction topic. Now let us understand the question. The question is, a plain slab of thickness L and thermal conductivity K is heated with a fluid on the one side P. Now you can see here temperature of side P is given, Tp is given, means this side must be a P, and here there will be a hot fluid, right, and this fluid is used to heat this side. Then and the other side Q is maintained at a constant temperature Tq of 25 degrees Celsius. Now the right side, which is having temperature of Tq of 25 degrees Celsius, this is given in the question. Then as shown in figure, the fluid is at 45 degrees Celsius. Now here this hot fluid is at 45 degrees Celsius, temperature T infinity is given for the fluid, right, and surface heat transfer coefficient EH is 10 watt per meter square Kelvin. Also EH value is given, convective heat transfer coefficient, also called convective heat transfer coefficient EH. The steady state temperature, here they are mentioning that, assume that it is a steady state condition, steady state, right. Therefore the steady state temperature Tp in degrees Celsius of the side which is exposed to the fluid is correct to the 2 decimal places. Now here question is to find this Tp, temperature of side P. Here left side is side P, right side is side Q, and they are asking what is the temperature of this P if it is a steady state heat transfer. Now my dear students, between this hot fluid, right, let us say there is a fluid, we can say it is a fluid, right, with values provided with EH 10 watt per meter square Kelvin and temperature of fluid is 45 degrees Celsius. From this hot fluid to the solid surface at side P, there will be a convection heat transfer, right? There will be a convection, right? Between them, there will be a convection heat transfer, right? Therefore, there will be a convection resistance. For this heat transfer, there will be a convection resistance, and we know that the convection resistance, right? R convection is nothing but 1 upon HA, right? 1 upon HA, right? And area exposed will be, for this convection heat transfer resistance, this height, right, into width of this slab, right, width of this slab. Let us say this slab is having some width, right, therefore here area is this height into this width, right. Now my dear students, again after convection from the hot fluid and side P, from side P to the side Q, there is a slab, therefore there will be a conduction inside the slab, therefore here there will be a conduction in the slab, right, Q conduction, right. This is how there will be a heat transfer, right. And for steady state, the heat transfer at each and every location is same, that is Q is not a function of distance, right. Here Q is not a function of direction x, right, therefore Q remains constant along the direction of x, right, that we have seen. And my dear students, here for this conduction heat transfer, there will be a conduction resistance, and that will be written as R conduction, right, and R conduction is nothing but L divided by Ka, that already we have seen. And here area is nothing but perpendicular area to the direction of heat flow, which is again height into width, right. Here the area of convection as well as conduction will be same, right. Now my dear students, here if I draw thermal analogy, right, if I draw circuit, see, from temperature T infinity, which is at 45 degrees Celsius, to the temperature Tp, to the first, that is left side of the slab, there will be a convection resistance. Therefore from T infinity to Tp, here temperature at P, there will be a R convection, R convection. This convection resistance is nothing but 1 upon HA, right. And my dear students, from Tp to Tq, that is whenever heat transfer from left end to the right end, there is a conduction resistance. Therefore from between Tp to, we can say Tq, right, temperature at Q, there is a conduction resistance which is nothing but El divided by Ka, right. And my dear students, through this circuit the heat is flowing, the heat is flowing, right. This is the direction of heat flow, that is heat always flows from the high temperature to low temperature. Now the heat transfer is nothing but change in temperature divided by resistance, that already we have derived this formula in theory lectures, right. Now if I consider temperature difference between T infinity and Tp, then I have to write resistance between them, it is R convection. If I write temperature difference between Tp and Tq, then I have to write resistance between them, that is R conduction. If I write total temperature difference, that is T infinity minus here TQ, then I have to write both resistance, that is R convection plus R conduction, right? Now let us equate the first two equations, right? Here what I will do, the heat transfer is equal to these first two equations. Therefore, the heat transfer through this circuit or convection conduction heat transfer will be equal to, we can say T infinity minus Tp divided by R convection is equal to Tp minus Tq divided by R conduction, right? Therefore, let us equate them. T infinity is given 45 degrees Celsius. Let us put the values, right? Therefore, it is T infinity minus Tp divided by R convection is 1 upon HA, right? 1 upon HA is equal to Tp is unknown minus TQ divided by R conduction is EL divided by KA, right? EL, it will be EL divided by KA, right? Now, my dear students, here area for both convection and conduction is same. Therefore, from both sides, area will get cancelled, right? Therefore, let us form the equation and equate the equation. Therefore, the equation will become, let us put the values over here. T infinity is 45 degrees Celsius minus Tp is unknown divided by 1 upon HA. HA is nothing but 10. They have provided 10 is equal to Tp is unknown minus Tq. The temperature at Q end is 25 degrees Celsius. They have given divided by L divided by Ka. Now the length of slab is given 20 centimeter, but we have to convert into meter. Therefore, here the length is given 20 centimeter. L is equal to 20 centimeter, which is nothing but we can say 0.2 meter. It will be 0.2 meter. Therefore, here L is 0.2. You have a thermal conductivity. Here, thermal conductivity of slab is also given 2.5 watt per meter Kelvin. You can find in the question thermal conductivity of slab is given 2.5. Let us put here 2.5 watt per meter Kelvin. Right. Now, my dear students, in this complete equation, only Tp is unknown, and as we have kept all temperatures in degree Celsius, therefore temperature of P also you will get in degree Celsius. So let us solve this equation for Tp. And my dear students, in this complete equation, if I solve for Tp only, because only Tp is unknown, now it is a school level mathematics. So let us solve for Tp. Then I will find that Tp will be equal to 33.889 degrees Celsius. This will be the temperature at P end. Now let us observe here, sorry, P end here, that is left end. Now let us observe here, correct to the two decimal places. Here in this fill in the blanks, temperature in degrees Celsius, we have to type in two decimal places. Therefore, this temperature can be written as Tp is equal to 33.89 degrees Celsius if I want to convert into two decimal places. Therefore, already in the question they have mentioned in it. Therefore, you have to type 33.89 for getting full marks. Therefore, here your answer is 33.89. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see one more numerical on this topic which was asked in previous year GATE examination.